I grew up with a stutter. It didn't really hit me of you need to do something about your stutter until I moved to Charlotte, actually, and I had a new role. So I transitioned from a Fortune 200 aviation and manufacturing company working in crisis management and global security. And I started my business, and then I moved myself and my business to Charlotte. And in my first 2 weeks at this Fortune 50 retail company, I was told that I need to go sell the crisis management program for the global operations to 22 senior vice presidents and executives. And none of them looked like me.
And you were probably very young.
Yeah, I was still under 30.
Oh, gosh.
So I also joined Toastmasters because I just wanted to learn how to be a better speaker. And my mom was also a heavy Toastmasters fan, and she had been in the club. She's competed, so I've seen her and watched her through that. And I had to start building the presentation and working with my leader at the time, and she was like, "Hey, I'm going to let you lead it because this is your lane." And I was like, "Well, you're the director. Like, I just work for you." She's like, "No, you speak to that." So I was like, "Oh God." So I just started freaking out about, well, what if I stutter? Well, what if I can't say my name? Well, what if I stumble on my words? And are they going to take me seriously? Am I going to lose my credibility? What are they going to think about me? And I was just like, well, you got to try something. So I was just like, all right, I'm going to Toastmasters. And so my mentor at the time was Ashley, and she paired with me. It was at Friendship Toastmasters Club. And she practiced with me. And so I had to start preparing my speeches. I think I did like maybe 2 or 3. You get like a 1-minute table topics when you're in the meetings, which it was great because it taught me how to speak, drive your point, and move on, right? And very condensed because there's a timer. And they count your ums, your so's, and your ahs, and all the words that are not words. So long story short, Ashley is coaching with me and teaching me, and I'm practicing with her on how do you give a presentation? What's your stance? How do you command the authority of the room? And what are your props and different things like that? And I came into those 22 senior vice president in-person meetings, and I didn't stutter one time. I don't even know how she helped me do it. I think it might have just maybe been me breathing or me taking my time to just relax. But, I can go into a networking room, like I know my name, right? But I'll say, "Hi, I'm Vanessa." And it'll take me forever to get my name out. And sometimes I think people think I'm crazy because, I have my head noise. Like, you look insane. This is stupid. You should know you know what I mean? And it actually happened the other day on a client call. I was prepared. Like anybody who knows me, I send an agenda. Like, I'm very clear about time. Time is money, right? And I get on this call with the client. I was like super confident. I had all my stuff, and I just was stuttering the whole time. And I was so mad. I was so mad. And I was like, oh my God, they're going to think I'm crazy. And someone from my team said, well, I noticed you kind of got caught up in your speech. And I was like, I actually have a stutter. And she was like, what? Because you speak, you're a keynote speaker. You have a podcast with 40,000 subscribers all over the world. You've owned a business for coming on to 9 years. Like, what do you mean? Most people don't even know that I have a stutter, but I know, so I try not to lead with it. But that experience and coming into corporate and being new to those people, I was just super nervous, and I wanted to try to do something. And I honestly didn't set out with I'm going to go to Toastmasters and I'm never going to, stutter again. I've been able to manage it better, but it's something that I have.